What is up, everybody, and welcome to episode 69 of the LunchBox Comics Draw Stream. I am LunchBox Warren, and I am fueled by determination and coffee to bring you more squirrel drawings. Oh, the last time I was out here drawing squirrels, I did a 6-hour stream on Wednesday. Thursday, I did a pre-recorded review of The Creature of the Black Lagoon with Dingus Den. I put in the comments of the chat Dingus Den's link for his YouTube page. Please like and subscribe to that. And then tomorrow I will be on the Art Brothers Art Show with the one and only Mad Mel, writer and creator of Dead the Grim Reaper. And I also put his YouTube page link in the comments. I'd also like to thank Massive Panda and Ichthus for both stopping by today. You guys are always awesome and always welcome. Yeah, tonight I'm going to be drawing some more squirrels. It won't be no 6-hour stream. I mean, I started at 6 my time, probably 3 hours, I'm imagining. Tomorrow I'll be doing the Art Brothers show at 6 o'clock with Mad Mel, and I will be doing we'll be doing sketch covers because I got to get ready for a show. And then on Tuesday and Wednesday will be more marathon squirrel streams because my day job, we have sales every weekend all June. So I don't know how often I am going to be able to do 6 hour. I won't be able to do the marathon streams because I'll probably be working, getting sales ready for that. So it's going to be a little bit June. I will be streaming Squirrel Book stuff, but it won't be nearly as I won't be able to do the marathon streams until that slows down. But yeah, things are going good. I just 1 second here. Remove from scene. I just Thursday I did the review at Dingus Den, and then on Friday I was on the last panel, and then yesterday I did part 1 of 6 of me and Labs Comics Fan for our Off the Shelf channel are going to be doing he wanted to do a 6-part series on my book. So yesterday we pre-recorded the intro, which is kind of my creative process creating Cig and Joe. The next 4 streams we're going to be doing is hitting each one of the issues, and then we're going to do a wrap-up stream at the end of it. So keep an eye out on my page. I will be putting down links and promoting that real hard on there. As a matter of fact, before I do anything else, I'm going to put a link for the last panel into the chat. And if you guys haven't subscribed to that, I highly recommend it. The last panel is Labs Comics Fans channel. It's going to become kind of like a network for a bunch of us guys, and there's some really talented guys. Bob Loves Movies, Great Poupée, Labs Comics Fan. We're all going to start working for stuff on there. So if you guys could do me a solid and subscribe to a great channel, that would be deeply appreciated. So there's that. Now that's in the comments. That's where you get to see us on the last panel. Last week we did our top 5 John Candy movies. This next week we're going to be doing our top 5 franchises, and then the following week we're going to be doing box office bombs that we actually thought were good. And then after that, I believe it's going to be top 5 remakes. And then we'll have, on that show, we'll have a list of our next 4 topics. So we're really putting a lot of time and effort. It's a real fun show. We're talking about movies, entertainment, stuff along those lines. So if you guys could, and if you haven't yet, subscribe to the last panel. So let's get this started here without further ado. The coffee's starting to kick in, so let's rock and roll. Oh. I hope everyone's having a great day out there. Okay, let's get some music going. We are. So this is page 21 of the 25. I've done when I was on my last stream where Max DeVille from Atrocity Press Comics came on. I got 16 through 20. The second pass of pencils done, ready for inking. Oh. Oh. I'm running out of shit to say, so I just spelled out squirrel. If you actually look at all the capital letters, it just spells out squirrel. So I had to come up with something. Yeah, I got 20 pages ready for ink, and then I got 21 through 25 to do on the second pass over pencils, and then it'll be finishing up the first issue, which will probably be another 10 pages. 10 to 11. But yeah, Orange, that was just me trying to spell squirrels out, because I'm running out of shit to say on these intros. Well, Ignis, you gotta get back into the streaming game, my friend, so that way I can start sharing out your stuff. You still have your channel, or are you gonna start a new one, or what's the plan of that? I know you've been busy, Ignis, so I understand. And Panda, we gotta get you a social media account, even if I gotta make you one so I can see your artwork. You just have to start trying to bully you. Oh. Ooh. All right. It's true. It's a necessary gay, Orange. Yeah, Master Panda, what's up? Why are you staying all off the grid? Is that even is Master Panda even your real name? Oh, nice. You still loving that 4's a 6, I take it? Play it sounds like you're having a lot of fun. I know after this weekend, when I get paid from the state sale that I'm working, well, after next weekend, technically, I'm gonna pick up the. I'm gonna pick up the new Batman Lego game. I'm getting excited to play that. Those are good questions, like this. That's what we need to know. We need to find out if this massive panda is even a panda at all. Yeah, I'd like to. Very nice, very nice. It's one of the reasons why I'm working so hard on my comic book is that I want to get the Squirrel book done before the reptilians take over our government when full disclosure happens. They might not let me work on comics when the aliens take over, so I gotta try to get this done. The hollow earth will rise. The other day, my dad was over visiting, and I was watching a conspiracy theory video, and he asked me about it, and I started going down the rabbit hole of all the different stuff that's like been talked about right now, and he was just like, "Good Lord." Yo, damn it, you're on to me, Ichthus. I've been replaced. Make sure you guys like and share, or and I'll make sure that you end up in the zoos when us lizard people take over. Oh, man, I wish. Then if there was two of me, I could get a lot more work done. My clone would be called Box Lunch Warren. Good, those manga artists work really hard. Like Lauren. So, anybody go watch Gorgu and Mandalorian? I was going to, but I heard too many bad things about it, and then I didn't have the money. I didn't want to spend the money on it if it's just going to be boring. And I heard it was more like 3 episodes kind of just stapled together than an actual movie. So I want to know. I haven't heard anything too positive yet about it. Oh yeah, Panda. It was released this last weekend. So you liked it, Dingus. Orange rather skinned his penis slowly, and Massive didn't even know it was out yet. So this is good. I'm gonna wait to video. Yeah. I am gonna go watch though on the opening. Well, probably not the opening weekend because I'll be working at an estate sale. But I am gonna watch as soon as I can Masters of the Universe, which I think is gonna be the sleeper hit of the summer. But yeah, Mando and Goryu has a good audience score. I think it only made 100 million this first weekend, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't know if the full tally's out yet, and I don't know if that 100 million was just domestic. I don't know if there was if that was international. 100 million is a very sad opening. So essentially, it's if the people that went to go see it liked it, but not that many people went to go see it. That's more of a question of more of a question of a faith issue than it is of a quality issue. Let's see here. Mandalorian Grogu movie. That's one post-credit scene. I want box office. We'll see what the box office is. Alright. Okay, so Mandalorian Grogu brought in an estimated 165 million globally over its 4-day Memorial Day opening weekend, with 102 million domestic box office and 63 million international. It's the lowest opening for a Disney era Star Wars film. So that's estimated. So I mean, they haven't accounted in for Memorial Day, and it is only Sunday, so I guess that they're just estimating what it's going to be making. So we'll see what it is. We'll see what it is on Tuesday after the Memorial Day weekend. Let's see here what Variety says. Yeah, so we'll have to see if this is enough to help revitalize Star Wars. Well, for sure. And if it's true that the budget was only 165 million, or 160 some million, then once the film gets done and then with video on demand numbers, it's going to end up being a success financially. It may not, we'll see how that goes, but it has a pathway, especially with that opening. If it is a $165 million opening, that is good. It seems to have only 64 million global. That's not great, but it may not have opened up in all the markets yet. Sometimes global markets open up later. Some markets, I'm not sure, every country's different. So it looks like financially it's going to be a success, even though it's not creating a lot of buzz. But that's also YouTube, though, and YouTube people are usually downers as it is. I mean, in my opinion, honestly, the Clone Wars was the best Star Wars. I mean, arguably even better than the original trilogy. That Star Wars racing game does look pretty good. Red Letter Media trolled Star Wars so much. I first discovered them when for their Force Awakens Last Jedi review videos. Ah. I watched the original. They are very funny. I watched the prequel trilogy in theaters, and I think when you look at them compared to like the Force Awakens Rey trilogy, they're a lot better. But they're very seriously flawed with a lot of the decisions George Lucas made in that prequel trilogy. Like, the choice of making Anakin so young and then switching the actor to a much older actor for the second movie, I think, was a big mistake. They should have either aged up Anakin on the first movie enough to where the same actor could play it through, or they should have they should have fixed that. That one I think was off. Midichlorians were midichlorians were terrible. And there was just some problems with that. I don't think they leaned into enough on Anakin, like on the damage. But of course, it's George Lucas said, yeah, like if you're going to have a young actor play Anakin, have a young actor play Princess Amidala. So then when you age them both up in the second one, they both age together, not just, hey, the lady that used to babysit you, Anakin, now wants to sleep with you. And that's kind of what was felt weird about it, even though you could say, well, Amidala was an alien, so maybe she ages differently. But it's like, yeah. Yeah, they should have had a younger actress play her, or they should have had an older actor playing Anakin. And even like should have casted Hayden Christensen from the very beginning for episode 1, or something along those lines. So yeah, having her not age up, it just kind of felt creepy. Ah. See, I also don't know if I would have killed off Maul so quickly. Like, I think keeping Maul around as a foil to both Obi-Wan and Anakin would have been better than kind of like Grievous was good, but Grievous didn't have that personal effect as Maul would have with Obi-Wan if Obi-Wan and Maul, if Maul stuck around to at least episode 3. Like, you could kill Maul off almost like they did, what's his name? Not Maul, and Count Dooku. Yeah. Like, if you had Maul in that position, then it would have been a little bit more personal for both Anakin and for Obi-Wan. Because Quan Chi was kind of like, or Qui-Gon was kind of like a father figure to both of them. And it is weird that Qui-Gon dies from a stomach shot, but then survives being cut completely in half. Quan Chi. I always get the two mixed up. What did Cable call him in Mortal Kombat 2? Voldemort's nutsack? No, yeah, the Yoda fighting scene was badass. When he opens up his robe and pulls, when he grabs his lightsaber with the Force. Oh yeah, that was a badass fight scene. Yeah, I had to redraw the squirrel on this one. Yeah, you know, you're absolutely right, Panda. But I'll tell you, when I draw something like here's the original squirrel. Now it's not terrible, but it's 2D and it's flat and it could be better. And if I don't change it, then it's gonna bug me. So working it and trying to make it a bit more dynamic, I think, helps it out quite a bit. It's a more difficult pose to get down, but it's gonna look better, you know. But you are right, though, it's kind of a pain. But, you know, it's worth it because you're gonna drive yourself nuts if you don't, every time you see it. Has he bent up a little bit too much? Or do I need to move the arms here? Let's play around with this some. Maybe the arms are too far back. How would they look? More like that. Maybe not so much twist. We'll just tone that. That's a little better. Looks like he's holding it, and then we're looking at it from the side, so it would be it's like this. So right now, it would be out. All right, let's do this back a little bit more. Alright, let's drop that opacity down and clean it up with the redraw and see how that looks. Oh man. Ugh, I'm not that flexible. Yeah, I would agree. Like it would be above the head. Um, I think for this purpose, I think it works because it's over exaggerated poses for a dramatic effect, if you will. But if it was humans, it would be more above the head with the jump. Yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. This is very Grinch-like. I have to admit that.
Neon lights sound like a restless heart. City whispers secrets in the dark. Footsteps echo in the empty park, chasing shadows, falling apart. Run to the edge, don't look back. Neon dreams on a glowing track. Lost in the hope, lost in the spark. We're alive in the electric dark. Static buzzes, a signal breaks through. Skyline flickers in a glitching hue. The world's a wire, and with a fuse burning bright, nothing left to lose. Fingers trace the rhythm, the beat. Feel the pulse, it's incomplete. Run to the edge, don't look back. Neon dreams on a glowing track. Lost in the hope, lost in the spark. We're alive in the electric dark, dark, dark.
She's going about neon dreams in the electric dark, man. It's like. This is my clanker AI music.
Reality shatters like a broken dream. Every spark a story, every glitch a scream.
We're just pixels in the grand machine, man. That's AI waxing poetic, yo.
Neon lights hum like a restless heart. City whispers secrets in the dark. Footsteps echo in the empty park. Chasing shadows, falling apart.
It's all part of the simulation, man.
To the edge, don't look back. Neon dreams on a glowing track. Lost in the hope, lost in the spark. We're alive in the electric dark. Static buzzes, a signal breaks through. Skyline Run to the edge, don't look back. Neon dreams on a glowing track. Lost in the hunt, lost in the spark.
We're alive in the electric dark.
Falling through the circuits, a coded stream. Reality shatters like a broken dream. Every spark a story,
I'm not gonna lie,
every glitch a story.
I've caught myself humming this song when I'm working and doing other stuff, because I did like a couple 6-hour streams. You hear it like 3 or 4 times, especially it's on the Art Brothers stuff along those lines. I'll listen, I'll hear it. That there's sometimes where I catch myself humming it when I'm like doing laundry or working the day job or stuff along those lines. Now just back to regular no lyric synth music. Alright, yeah, that's all going to be filled in with black when I do the inking. Alright. You have yourself a good one, Orange. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Hey, what's up? How goes it, buddy? Everybody in the chat, that is Sonopa Publishing is Sam Quinton, the amazing writer and owner of Sonopa Publishing. Such great books as Reign of Ages, 47 Roman, Tibby and Her Time Traveling Mushrooms. Just a bunch of great stuff. Oh, how'd your stream go, buddy? I saw your update, your post about you got talking with Alexia on 47.4. I'm glad to hear that's all coming together, so that's awesome. Oh, awesome. Hey, what's up, Yosorn? Okay, cool. That's awesome, Sam. Yeah, if anyone hasn't read 47 Furious Tales, I highly recommend it. It's so good. And Alexia's artwork is breathtaking. Just a great book. Yeah, 47 Furious Tales is oh, awesome. Well, thank you, man. I'm flattered. 47 Furious Tales is the tale of the 47 Ronin, but told with anthropomorphic squirrels, and it is just really good. I've done some fan art, and I did a wraparound cover that's going to be premiered later. But yeah, I can't wait for to see that cover in print. Yeah, you got to get on it. Like, where's that issue 4 at, man? Come on now. Hey, man, that's part of the indie comics world. Sometimes life happens. Yeah, I mean, you're going to get a 4 out, and the fan base is still behind you. It's going to do fun. It's going to do great, man. And I'm happy for you too that you've got back to a spot where stuff can start moving again. It can be frustrating when life slows down the progress a bit, but you've got something special with what you and Lexi have, so little road bumps aren't gonna stop you. Yeah, I'm down. You know I'm always down to help you out with that, or to do that for you. Is that on YouTube or is it on Twitter only? Did you a Twitter only stream or did you do a YouTube one also? Okay, cool. Yeah, when I get done, I'll check it out. Do I like this page at all? Thank you, Sam. The question is, could it be better? I'm always thinking that. It could be better. Yeah, that's a bit exaggerated. Yeah. That's a bit better. Yeah, torso still... I still have a difficulty with torso, and I also make my eyes too big for the human, so it's stuff I'm working on too. But yeah, torsos can be a bitch. Especially female torsos, from the belly button to the hip where the legs connect area is a spot that I gotta work on and be careful with, because sometimes I'll make the torso too long, or I make it too short and I don't connect it quite properly. And then the eyes, sometimes I make the eyes a little bit too big, and it's all stuff I gotta work on. But I just gotta keep practicing, and I'll keep getting better on it. But yeah, torsos can be a real pain in the butt. All right, so I'm not gonna mess with this page too much. Save. Oh wow, okay, nice. I've been doing some backgrounds for Fatal J's comic book, drawing some cityscapes. I don't think I still have them in here. No, I don't. I don't think so. I think they're on my drive. Let's see here. Yeah, Fatal J's cool. And he had me do a couple pages of backgrounds for his comic book. And, let's see here, commission work for Ninja Blast. And I did this one. Hold on, it's loading up. I did this one for him. It's just a background for a double page spread. And then I did this one for him as well. For like a center like the main bad guy. It's like Palace, and I got this little cat in here. I really like that part. But yeah, I did this one for him, and I also did the last one on the comic book, which is like a standoff on a rooftop, and it is boom here. Oh, thank you very much, guys. Yeah, I want to do a comic book with a city, so I can show off more of my buildings. Oh well, thank you, Sam. Yeah, it's been a journey, but yeah, I'm working hard on it. Yeah, I'd love to do a comic book with a cityscape, so that way I could draw some more cities and put that stuff in. Like, I did a little bit of cities for, let's see here. Oh, no, that wasn't. Do I not have that artwork anymore? I don't think I do. Huh. The anime is called Your Name. Hey, what's up, Martha? How's it going? Oh, thank you. Oh yeah, for the for the Godzilla one, right? Yeah. This one came out really nice. This one, I like this one. This one, her head's too big. The rest of the body's fine, but if I put this on Clip Studio, I would shrink the head a bit. And that's how I would fix it. Because I think the head's too big for the rest of the body. But the rest of the body is okay. It's just this one that I think the head's too big on this one. And this was the last one we did for Art Brothers Art Show. I really like how this dragon turned out. Alright, let's get this last page repenciled. Yeah, I'll tweak her a bit. I'll put it on there. Do you even lift, bra? All right. Thank you, Ichthus. Yeah, I'm coming along. Yeah, everything's so cool over here on the West Coast. I haven't noticed anything. I know we got maybe some rain tomorrow and stuff, but I haven't heard anything too bad. Oh, thank you very much, Sam. This is page 25, Martha. Sam, you have yourself a great night, and I can't wait to see more coming out of you, more of your stuff. And this is page 25. A sequel t-shirt like, do you even lift the pencil, bro? Oh, yeah, they have that chemical plant in Orange County where the tanks might explode, and it's getting really bad. They had to evacuate like 50,000 people or something like that. Yeah, over there in Orange County, there's this plastics plant, and I forgot what the chemical is, but there's like 3 tanks of them, and there was a rupture in a valve, and they're trying to keep the tanks from exploding, and they've had to evacuate the whole area of people. It's really bad. Hey, Sam, you have a wonderful night, buddy. Yeah, I got about 10 more for this first issue, and then I'm going to start inking. But yeah, I got the 25 pages penciled. Tonight will be 25, and then tomorrow I'm going to do the Art Brothers show, and then on Tuesday I'm going to try to rough out the final 10 or 11, and then once those are roughed out, I'll start working on those, and then I should start inking sometime in June. And once I ink, I do ink and gray tones at the same time. So then I'll start knocking out those pages. Because after this page right here, there's some important dialogue between Scar and Stark. And then I introduce the first insectoid. And then I introduce the rest of the insectoids and set up the very last page as their ship, their mothership heading towards Earth. So I'm guessing probably 3 pages of dialogue after this page. And then probably 6 to 8 pages to do to finish up. So it's going to be somewhere around 10 to 11 pages after 25. So it'll be 35, 36 story pages when it's all done, when the first issue's done. And I've already started the script on the second issue, so I'll get all that finalized while I'm inking and gray toning, and then as soon as it's ink gray toned, I'll start working on issue 2, and then issue 2, and then I'll be lettering issue 1 and getting it ready for Global Comix as I'm working on issue 2. And then I'll do the same thing for 3, and then 4. I'm thinking 4. Yeah, that would be... Yeah, that's awesome. I would like to get to that point where I could skip some of the... go straight to inking. I would like that, but at the same time, though, I'm not... I don't know. It's digital too. I should be more confident than I am with that, but I haven't got to that point yet. Okay, cool. Now, Martha, if you want to do a pinup for each issue, you could start working on the pinup for issue 1, and then when I get all the issues done, you can have a pinup in each one if you want, and then I'll get ready to do, then when I print them out, I'll send you a copy, or I'll send you some comps, multiple comps, and then when I do the Kickstarter, I'll have you do an alternate cover for me. So if you want to do it that way you can have a pin-up in each book, and then we'll do a pin-up gallery at the end for the graphic novel. But in the digital, you can have a pin-up per digital issue if you want. I know Matt Bell's making me a pinup, and if anyone else wants to draw me a pinup, it'll go into the graphic novel, and when I get the graphic novel printed, I will send you guys copies of it who did pinups for me. So if anyone wants to do a pinup for any of the issues, all of the issues, whatever the deal is, you're more than welcome to. And if you need anything like character sheets or anything along those lines, just give me a heads up and I can send you whatever you need. Issue 2 is going to be fun because I'm going to introduce two main character female squirrels. I'm going to be introducing the mother, who is like the record keeper and like priestess of the clan. So she's going to have more of an ornate headdress kind of deal, and she's going to be more of a mystical type kind of character. And then I have Stark's girlfriend. Well, right now I'm thinking 4 to 5. I'm not 100% sure, Martha. I've got the story outlined out. But I'm guessing 4 to 5. We'll know more as I get closer, because I'm not sure how long the final battle. I'm guessing 4. It might be 5. That's what I'm thinking. Because the second issue sets up it's right before the invasion. The third issue is the invasion and the attack. And then the fourth issue should be the fight back. Maybe a fifth issue. I'm not 100% sure yet. Yeah, I really envy artists who can do that too. I've seen them be able to do that, where they do like these pencil roughs and then they go straight into inking or painting along those lines. Okay, yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that, Martha, for sure. I've got to do the character sheets on the mother, the head engineer scientist of the squirrels, and Stark's girlfriend, who is another badass ranger squirrel. So once I get the character sheets of those done for the second issue, I'll send you that with a synopsis of the second issue. But I can send you all the stuff for the first issue here probably either tonight or tomorrow. Did you try to get a hold of them, Martha, or does it just take time for the shadow ban to lift? Oh, well, I hope it does for you. Tomorrow night we're just doing sketch covers. Nothing fancy theme-wise. And then next week on Monday we're going to do Darksiders versus Battle Chasers. So two Joe Mad properties thrown together. And that's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, I'll send you that stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna do Death versus Calibretto, and I'm kind of excited for that one. I idolize Joe. I idolize Joe Mad too, so it'll be it's kind of a daunting task to draw his characters because he's just amazing, and I probably won't even do it close to justice, but it's just so cool. But that'll be not tomorrow, the following Monday. Tomorrow's just going to be working on sketch covers because I got to get some sketch covers ready for the show that I'm doing. Oh, I agree, Panda. 100%. I'm gonna do sketch covers next. That's oh, the show is it's a local Comic-Con at the mall, my town mall. It's the first time they've ever done it. It's called Fandom Con, one-day event. Very, very small. Just a local little deal. And I wanted to have some sketch covers done for that one. I'm kind of excited because the show is comic book artist centric. So I'm excited that I might get a chance to meet other comic book artists in this area. I kind of feel like I'm the only one, even though I've heard other people doing it. So it'd be kind of cool to meet some local people who are also doing comic books. Honestly, that's what I'm most excited for, is the chance to meet locals who do comic books. Yeah, that Comic-Con is on June 13th. All right, there are now 25 pages ready for inking on the Squirrel comic. I think this one needs some more background stuff, but I'll add that in later because I'm tired. I'll come back and I'm gonna touch up some of these on Tuesday when I do the big stream. I'm gonna do a 6-hour stream on Tuesday. So, oh shit. Okay, there we go. Plus, too, I'll probably add some stuff, more details in when I ink it also. All right, Martha. Yeah, I'm getting ready to wrap it up right now as it is. Save. Yeah, so tomorrow night at 6 p.m. West Coast time, the Art Brothers Art Show with me and Melvin Cruz. We're going to be working on sketch covers tomorrow, so that should be a lot of fun. Tuesday, I will be back here again for another 6-hour stream, probably starting around 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, maybe 1, somewhere around that time period. Wednesday, another 6-hour stream. It's always been great hanging with you too, Massive. Another 6-hour stream on Wednesday, probably starting around 1 and 3, somewhere around that time period. And then Thursday, I'm going to be doing a show with Dingus, which is pre-recorded. Friday will be the last panel where we go over our top 5 franchises. And then Saturday should be another episode off the shelf, but that'll be pre-recorded also. And then Sunday, back right here again. So yeah, plenty of stuff coming down the line. I want to thank everyone in the chat. Martha, Panda, Ichthus, Sam Quentin, Orange, Dingus, all of you guys are so awesome. Thank you so much for your guys' support, hanging out with me, your comments, your everything is great. US Sarn, I love all you guys. You guys are awesome. Yeah, so we'll be talking more tomorrow night, sketch covers on Art Brothers, and then, okay, cool. Keep an eye out for that. Up higher in the chat was Dingus link for his channel. Also, too, I'll be advertising that out on my community posts as well as in Twitter when that drops. But yeah, you guys have yourselves a wonderful night, and I will see you on here tomorrow, Mad Mel. And until then, though, my friends, as always, be good, stay safe, and God bless.